It's time to cook with Susan Beck. I'm here today to teach you how to make my favorite salad, Cranberry Fluff Salad. I love cranberries. Maybe it's that good old Wisconsin girl in me. I love the tartness of this tiny little round fruit. I love it in the salad, I love it as cranberry sauce, and I love cranberry juice. So today, we're going to sweeten these cranberries up a little bit. We're going to put in 1 cup of fresh cranberries. Before I dump them in there, I need to put my blade into my food processor. In these go. It's going to get a little noisy here for a second. Alright, I've got those chopped a little bit. I think they could use a little more. A few of them are still whole, so bear with me on this loud noise of my food processor. Pulsing action where they're on and off does the best job. Alright, those are pulsed up nicely there. Now once those are broken into smaller pieces, we're going to add 1.5 cups of marshmallows. Marshmallows are going to want to get away from me, I think. Alright, 1 cup. And I'm just going to eyeball in my 1 cup measuring cup. Alright, the other half a cup. That was a little bit of a mess, huh? Alright, moving on to the sugar. We're going to put 3/4 cup sugar into our marshmallows and cranberries. And then just stir that up. That sugar will mix in overnight with the cranberries, and tomorrow they'll be ready to turn into this fluffy salad with whipped topping. Alright, the next step in this recipe is to beat our whipped topping. I have already done that in my stand mixer using 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. So in here I have some nice stiff peaks. That's how you know it's done, when it'll cling to your whisk. You can do this with the hand mixer as well. I have a video showing you how to make this, posted on YouTube if you'd like to see this being made. Now I told you that our cranberries, marshmallows, and sugar mixture needed to sit in the refrigerator overnight, or at least for several hours. Well, I made up 2, so I have 1 ready. We'll get that out of the fridge. So here is what we have after it has sat overnight. And you can just see those cranberries are starting to get a little bit on the gooey side, and it's breaking down all those sugars and everything's mixing together. Our whipped topping, our cranberries that are starting to produce juice. We have 1/4 cup of pecans and about 1 cup of crushed pineapple. The recipe originally called for chunk pineapple. I use whichever I have on hand. It is draining. And 1 apple that we will peel and core. Alright, it's time to peel the apple. Again, that would be optional. If you want to leave the skins on, you can. And I will break this into, or cut this into some smaller pieces for our salad, after removing the core, of course. This is a very forgiving recipe. You really can adjust the amount of cranberries, marshmallows, pineapple, apples, nuts, to whatever proportions that you like. Right, so I've got small little pieces of apple, and that is going to go into our Cool Whip. Also going in there is the 1/4 cup pecans, the 1 cup pineapple well drained, and our cranberries, marshmallows, and the sugar that helped to bring out some of the juices in those cranberries last night and turn this into a little sweeter dish. You'll find that this dish is sweet, yet has that little bit of tartness because those cranberries didn't lose all of that when we added the sugar. All right, the key thing to mixing this salad together is that we fold. So fold means that we flip things over each other. That Cool Whip in there, that topping in there, we don't want that to become condensed. We want to keep it light and fluffy. So we're just going to fold until everything is pink. This is a great salad for Valentine's Day or Christmas with that bright color. I think about color when I serve meals, and I always like to have something that makes the meal pop a little bit. Choosing my vegetable is important in that too, so that the whole plate doesn't look bland and brown in color. All right, so we have a pale pink color here, and everything seems nicely mixed. I have a nice dish here that we will put this into. For serving purposes, it looks a little nicer in there than it does in my great big mixing bowl. All right, let's give this a taste. Spoon here. Every bite should have a little bit of pineapple, apple, cranberry, marshmallow. To me, it's a perfect salad. Too much sugaryness in a fruit salad to me just isn't very pleasurable, and I really enjoy that tartness of the cranberry mixed in with our other flavors. Plus the apple and the pecans give it a little bit of crunch. Very good textures in this salad. So if you'd like to make this, the recipe will be posted below, along with the recipe for making whipped topping from scratch. Enjoy.